blue heron. As I was getting dressed, just took a shower, a blue heron flew by, like full wingspan open glide past the window. And I wasn't expecting to see that. And I had just been thinking, I wonder what is going to come through in this message, this reading that I am going to be giving. And blue heron glided through, like I had to duck and get closer to the window quickly to see if what I was actually seeing was what I was actually seeing. So blue heron totem symbolizes patience, self-reliance, and balance, often appearing as a messenger during times of change. It represents the wisdom to act with precision and the ability to find one's own path and inner strength, while also being associated with good fortune and spiritual guidance. Patience and stillness, self-reliance and independence, balance and grace, self-determination, good fortune and success, spiritual messenger, and transformation and renewal. These are all different synonyms or representations. Oh, it's saying, okay, patience and stillness. This is for you. The heron teaches the power of waiting calmly and remaining still until the right moment, a lesson in quiet contemplation. And I saw this once. It was a stork, same family of birds, but white, not blue heron. And I was watching it. I was walking to work, and I would go through this back gate to get to where my office was. And there was a big pathway that had kind of an open field to it. And one day when I was walking by, there was a stork standing there. And I froze because it was just kind of huge and beautiful. And it looked like it was stalking something in the ground. And so I just stopped and watched for a bit. And I watched this heron. It almost attacked like a snake strike, just so fast into the ground with its beak. And it pulled up, I don't know if it was a gopher or a mole or some sort of underground tunnel rodent. So, since all of that has come through right off the bat, definitely change. And it looks like, especially with the good fortune in there, and this striking when the time is right kind of idea, 3, 2, 1, when I said that on the clock. So this is something that you've been preparing for. And it feels like you have a lot of good juju, you have a lot of good energy helping you with this. Cool. All right, let's pull some cards. Hi, welcome if you're new. My name is Vanessa. Welcome back if you're returning. My name is Vanessa. I go by Queen of Wands and Stars on this channel. I love tarot and card readings. I'm so glad you're here. Hopefully this will resonate for you. Obviously, take everything with a grain of salt and don't make anything fit if it isn't meant to fit. Shopping for tarot readers is like shopping for shoes. You know kind of what section you need to go into, like what size you are per se. I don't know how that exactly relates to the tarot reader part, but here's what I mean. You're not going to go into a shoe store expecting to have every shoe fit. That would be ridiculous. And that's the same way that you go about finding tarot readers and the messages that each tarot reader gives. Not every part of it is going to fit. I don't think I need to tell many people that here on my channel. I think a lot of you guys understand that, but we always have new people coming in and we're always learning and at different stages of this. So obviously if you're here, you enjoy tarot to some degree and you're in the right place. I really appreciate you. We got the King of Swords right off the bat. It did flip around a few times. Kind of warm in here. I'm like, I am sweating. Could be like someone that was caught either in a lie or something, and they're kind of like they're in the hot seat. I don't know what that is about. Let's find out some more. What's in the present moment, please? Thank you, angels and guides, for letting these messages be clear and understandable and uplifting, helpful for the collective tuning in. Oh man, and now we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. Ooh. What? Being patient. The blue heron. Okay. Can we get some more cards, please? Let's just get all the cards out and let's talk through it. Okay, we have the moon. We have the Five of Cups. It did land in reverse. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Oh, what the hell? Okay, oh, okay. Sorry. So the Two of Cups in reverse with the Ten of Cups sideways, clarifying it, and they both fell on top of that King and Queen of Swords that have been in reverse or are in reverse or have been flip-flopping all around. There's an ending happening. Chariot in reverse. We have the Eight of Wands. Outcome card. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting. And overall, what is this about? And how does it relate to blue hair and totem? Knight of Wands in reverse. The Five of Pentacles. Okay. I think that I might be calling in a collective. I think that there's a storyline here that I've been tapping into of a group of people or an individual at least. There's someone out here listening that like divorce has happened. And I don't mean to just throw that out lightly, but it just feels like it's like if this were you and that does apply, you would be in the position in this state, being in a divorce where you'd be like, yep. You know, this isn't coming as a surprise, so don't worry if you are a person watching and you don't have any of that. And also, this doesn't have to apply to everyone. Like, you don't have to be going through a divorce. I just definitely picking up on that there's been an ending. Not to feel repetitive, but so many of my readings are about this ending of a romantic relationship, a lot of like long-term, even living together kind of situation, even situationship. Maybe just fiance that never fully got married and you're like, I'm done, or boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever, partners that like there's just, it's never going to evolve past that. And one of the two of you is just not okay with that anymore. And I'm thinking that's you. And I'm thinking that this has already happened. Someone was caught in a lie. They're already in the hot seat. The cutting away, the swords. Even like a conflict between a couple. Now, sometimes this is thought to be a romantic couple. Also, there are readers that interpret the King and Queen of Swords in particular as more of a brother-sister relationship. So this could also be that there's a cutting of family ties in some way happening. The energy just feels challenging. Whoa. So can I read this Heron totem message again? Because it really does feel like there's so much change happening. Blue Heron totem meaning patience and stillness, self-reliance and independence, balance and grace, self-determination. Okay, it symbolizes patience, self-reliance, and balance, often appearing as a messenger during times of change. And that heron was floating. It was graceful. Balance and grace. It was just gliding. So spiritual messenger, bringing divine wisdom and a reminder that you can receive guidance from the divine. And transformation and renewal, it can represent a new beginning and the ability to adapt and evolve through life's changes. So let's get some cats. Because they are very independent and very intuitive. And at least for me, intuition is one of my things that I depend upon for independence. All right, clarify this King of Swords and Queen of Swords duo that's all mixed up. Yeah, not working. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Just stopped working. It wasn't working. It wasn't producing. It was the Four of Wands on sideways. Clarifying that. The foundation, the spiritual foundation, it wasn't solid. We know this. Redundant. Thank you. Someone's acting envious. Someone could be jealous. Jealous of you. Envious of you. I don't know what that's all about. Definitely, like, there's still going to be some processing of emotions. I think that goes without saying. I just kind of want to understand why this message is being presented in the way that it's being presented, Spirit, because it's painting a picture of just like, can I please be given a break from this? Like, you're very sick and tired of the redundancy of it, the repetitive cycles. You just want to leave and let it be done. And just the feeling of that energy is tiring, and you want to be happy. You want to be able to relax and feel the warmth of the sun, or just be able to relax, feel nourished, taken care of, enjoy life again, because it's taken so much out of you to be in this cycle. I literally feel like, and don't worry if this is your story, I'm not actually like depleted, to be honest, when I walk away from doing all of this, no matter what emotions I go through in this, because that is a part of how I channel. I definitely feel a lot. Clairsentient, Piscean moon, Scorpio rising. Don't worry about it. It's okay. I just definitely, I can feel this energy is like, oh gosh, like you almost just don't have anything else to give. Which is very, very much the opposite of the energy that I felt in the travel reading that I posted previous to this, which was very exciting and inspiring. And I'm not complaining. I just want to clarify that I can really feel the kind of taxation of this and the burden of this on you, mentally, emotionally, especially emotionally. And how you actually, it then translates into feeling physically tired. Even though you're like, I need to exercise. I haven't done anything physical, you know. Spirit, wow. Okay. So what is the next direction? We're going to use the Angel Therapy and Angels of Abundance decks. Because it just leaves me feeling like, yep, well, just have to keep dealing with it. Like that there's not really a clear path forward other than to not let this take you down. So that means that this is on purpose because you can handle it, and it's strengthening you in ways that are going to benefit you. Like in ways that you just can't even understand right now. And you're not supposed to, you don't need to. It's a part of what you're learning, what your soul contract is asking for you to be experiencing. I'm just laughing because the way that I said that, it's like still like the energy is just like, oh. So angels and guides, how can I be of service to whoever has been feeling this way? So I feel like this person's really left feeling kind of like just down in the dumps and hopeless. It says do the work. Sorry, I know that's probably not what you'd want to hear. I don't know. It's not enough to dream or pray. You've also got to take the positive action steps that you are being divinely guided to take. Consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish like a lush flower garden. Kind of feels a little bit like Spirit's telling you, well, yeah, you're in this cycle because there are some things that you need to do to shift out of this cycle. And I am not here telling you haven't done that work. So please don't come at me in the comments telling me how you've done all this work. Again, that would mean that you're making this message fit when it doesn't, right? So just take it if it applies, take it with a grain of salt. But for someone or a group of people, Spirit's like kind of being like, hi, love you, wake up, please actually do the work. The person praying, please, 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 God, let me win the lottery every day. Please, 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 God, tomorrow let me win the lottery. They go to bed the next day. Oh, please, 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 God, let tomorrow be the day that I win the lottery. And I don't know if I'm saying this exactly right, but just go with me here. And then God answers and it says, dear one, like, please, please, please buy a ticket. And so there's a little bit of a cute little joke here where like, or that's the cute joke, the like, buy the ticket, like go ahead and you have to do something to get this other life because this is not what you're wanting. This is not a fun message to deliver, but genuinely, like, I trust there's a reason. There's the indigo card again, and then be willing to forgive. The person you're inquiring about is an indigo, meaning a highly sensitive, natural-born leader. Ask the angels to clear your mind and body of past pain in exchange for peacefulness. Parents. The divine truth is that your parents eternally love you to the best of their ability. The angels are helping you heal from pain, any pain associated with your mother or father. There's a lot of music here, musical instruments. So I don't know if there's some, maybe, you could be one of those, what is it, ancestral curse breakers? I don't know. For whoever this is for. Hold on. 1 second. Buffering. I'm asking Spirit to allow me to see what I'm allowed to see into this situation because there are things being kept hidden from me specifically. I'm getting very hard blocks and walls, and what I was picking up from that, the message I was getting is that there are things here that you really truly have to discover for yourself. And that was what I was about to say, and then it kind of, a thought occurred to me to use this deck, the Sun and Moon deck. So we're going to. And that's why I'm asking Holy Spirit, highest of all, if I can please have permission to see into the things that I'm allowed to see into about this. I don't need to see the whole picture, but I really would like to give some encouragement to whoever this is. Four of Swords. It's a time of healing right now. It does feel like more of a serious reading, a serious message, a serious time. And to not forget, though, about the vision of the future that you would like to see instead. Your new life is going to cost you your old one. In your case, it seems like that's pretty okay. Yeah. Like, let's trade those right in. So you can keep that in mind. We do have the Three of Wands here, the seeing into the future. I saw 3 ships come sailing in on Christmas Day. So maybe there will be some blessings coming in on Christmas, regardless of if you celebrate that holiday or not, 25th of December. And it's also to remember that you can visualize what you want to call in and feel those emotions of it, because the vision plus the emotion helps you to manifest. We're manifesting all the time. So the things that we're thinking and the visions that occur with those thoughts, plus the way that we're feeling about it, is generating an outcome that we're experiencing. And so choosing the vision and choosing the emotions, the elevated emotions, the higher frequency emotions, and making that a practice is going to help to actualize it and call it in. And so I think that that's actually the takeaway from this, is that while you're going through this, hold the vision of the blue heron gliding through, and it is a break in the storm. It's going to be raining here for days on end, stormy weather. And it's calm and peaceful right now. And that blue heron totem, that blue heron message, that's what you can carry forward through all of this. Focus on forgiveness as well, including forgiving yourself in any way, shape, or form. I want to get one more now that we've gotten kind of to the solution of the reading. Not that that's what it is, but just at least there's something of service that I can give, rather than just telling you all about and experiencing with you this pretty, just feel like deflated, exhausted, wiped out, done with it, nothing more to even fight. Just let it be done. And so there's something here that you're something about you gliding gracefully away through the storm. You are a powerful light worker. It is safe for you to be powerful. Your spiritual power brings great blessings in loving service to the divine. Either practicing Reiki, going and getting Reiki, practicing medical Qigong, going and receiving medical Qigong, working with plants and flowers, and being out in nature. There are a lot of trees. I'm also really seeing some symbolism of Mother Mary. So that could be a message for someone in particular. Ask for your needs to be met. Yeah. Let's just end with one sacred traveler. Yeah, let's end with one sacred traveler card. Also, feel free to book a birth chart reading with me if you are this person going through this. Honestly, if you're going through any massive change and you want to hone into yourself and your just innateness being here in this incarnation, that's what I do. And you can find the link in my bio. That's something else I was thinking earlier, but I didn't want to just, blatantly plug myself while talking about just some more challenging things. But in all honesty, I'm there for you if that's something that you're interested in. Crossing bridges is how we are going to end the reading. It is time for healing, connection, mending, and releasing. You're crossing over, bridge over troubled waters, letting it's water under the bridge. You'll get to a point where there's forgiveness, and you might be finding yourself there now. And if not, it's okay. And don't force it. Do it for yourself. But yeah, keep going. Keep moving forward and creating a new vision of your future. I really hope that this helps. I genuinely hope that this helps you. And thank you so much for being here. If you've made it to the end, please put a little teal heart emoji or a sunflower or something, or comment on how this is your situation or helpful. And of course, subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video.